Alright, I'm counting on you. Okay, so we get a new destination.
All right.
The teacher who's with him has shit on me too. Sorry, but I'm gonna stay holed up in the bathroom. Please. Just leave your phone on so I can hear what they're saying. Why, you can really hold your liquor, Yamuchi. I've had some experience. Back in my college days, we'd rent a yacht for the weekend and have massive parties. I must say the sake has been tasting particularly sweet lately. No surprise there, things have been much calmer without Kamoshida. Those are some real dark times for Shujin, though. But now that he's gone, you finally get the chance you deserve, Yamuchi. Don't flatter me. He had his strength, sure, but because of him, our volleyball team will be forever scarred. The only real option now is to abandon it completely. There has to be a way to bring Shujin back into the limelight, though. That's where I come in. You mean with the track team, right? The students who went through so much hardship under Kamoshida rise again with a caring new advisor. It'll be the rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public will love it. Despite my lack of track and field knowledge, I'll form a tight bond with the students. I'll be the protagonist of my very own tearjerker. And of course, all the praise for reviving them will go to me, their incredible loving advisor. I'll have to hire a great coach if I want to pull this off, though. So I can pretend to coach them while someone else does all the legwork. Amazing, Yamuchi. Such stunning achievements will look great when it's time to hand out bonuses. But I'm not going to stop there either. I'll publish books, give motivational speeches. What about all the troublemakers on the team? I've heard that Nakaoka kid is especially bad. Nakaoka? Oh, you mean the one who asked them to bring their pre-Kamoshida coach back? Don't worry, I've already taken care of him. There's this other boy on the team, Takeshi, doesn't really excel in much of anything. Well, I said I would make him the new captain if you get rid of that trouble, Nakaoka. I might have mentioned something about how Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida too. Suddenly, of course. What ended up happening? Apparently, Takeshi chased him away. The plan worked perfectly. And the best part is, not only is Takeshi's parents loaded, but his mother's president of the PTA. I see. He'd make a great pawn. Perhaps, but nothing like him could never capture a successful championship winning team. He may have to have an unfortunate accident at practice one day. But until then, he can show the others the value of obedience. I hope she won't be on camera no more. You're incredible.
Damn it.
That effing asshole. If we don't do something quick, Yamuchi's gonna get rid of Takeshi too. God damn it. I really wanna, but then probably come back they'll probably just miss the Trex team come back. I don't want to cause them any more problems. So just get to decide on their own.
Hey.
You know, Trek ain't a team sport, at least sprinting wasn't. You've got teammates, sure. Right? But you're really just looking out for your own time. That's why I never thought of asking people for help or trying to solve our problems together.
And again.
But I can't ignore the stuff that they're going through now. I mean, even if we had our own goals and shit, we were still running together. They suffered with me, gritted their teeth with me. Honestly, I think it was only because of them I was able to run it all. So I can't just go and turn my back on them now, right? I know they ain't the coolest thing to say, but it's how I feel.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. There we go.
All right.
So I can one-shot weak enemies.
Wait.
Anyways, I'm starved. Let's eat some manju while we're here. So far, I'll see this place is a goddamn toilet. Thanks for hanging with me, man. Good work today, man. Thanks for sticking around so late. But god damn it, Yamauchi, that dick. Just thinking about him pisses me off. At this rate, the track team's screwed. Yamauchi's just gonna take advantage of them. But I also don't want to make a huge scene. I can't let myself mess up their chance to start the team again. Besides, I doubt those guys are gonna listen to anything I say. Yeah, maybe you're right. In the end, it's gonna be up to them. Anyhow, at least we know the truth about him. We just gotta figure out our next move. The bastard Yamauchi munching on Modric's got us all figured out. He won't get away with this. In any case, thanks again for your help today. You seriously saved me. Bye. We were able to grab a seat, but you already read all the books you own. I guess we should probably buy some new books. Yeah, I haven't got around to doing that yet. Do you ever use the study core in the library? I always end up goofing off at home, and not many people know of it. But isn't the environment kind of a problem? Have you heard the rumors about that transfer student? Oh, him. Yeah, he used to be all anyone ever talked about. But you remember Mr. Crumsh's big apology. That transfer student's kind of old news now. My recent test scores haven't been so hot. If I don't shape up, my allowance could be in danger.
Today we're going over.
It's impossible to apply math even to an abstract concept like beauty. The golden ratio used in the Mona Lisa and the Parthenon is a famous example. But a different ratio has been used in Japanese art and architecture since ancient times. I'm sure you've all heard about the silver ratio. Now then, take a look at this. Oh, Jesus. The golden ratio is 1.618, but do you know the silver ratio? No, I don't. That's okay. Hopefully Google knows. Alright, so it's 11.414.
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. Yep. We got it. You can see it's closer to a square than the golden ratio, right? One theory says because Asians have rounder faces than Westerners, so they prefer a similar shape. This ratio is used in things like ukiyo-e paintings and the pagodas at Horyuji Temple. One you should all be familiar with is the B4 size paper. Those proportions are the silver ratio. Wow, really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice go.
Why, he must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Oh yeah, I hear that mascots are seen as cute, have faces that are close to this ratio. In other words, if you use this ratio, you can make cute things.
I see.
It is true that mascots tend to have rounders faces. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, we have an IM. Okay. What are we doing about the palace? We're not going in today. Couldn't hurt to find the treasure sooner than later, yeah? Well, what do you want to do? Should we meet up at the hideout and head into the palace? Hold on. I may. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. You got it. I'm heading over now.
Yusuke, we still need to explain the basics to you, don't we?
Oh, you mean about the metaverse and the nav? Yeah, I guess that stuff is pretty important.
Please elaborate.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. First, the metaverse spots where we act as the Phantom Thieves are called palaces. Palaces are worlds that take form from someone's cognition, a materialization of their reality.
So do we each hold palaces within ourselves as well?
No, not just anyone will have one. It's primarily those with strong, distorted desires.
They basically gotta be criminals. Real bastards like Kamoshida or Madarame.
On the other hand, palaces can't exist within persona users. It's just impossible for them to form. Basically, your persona is the true feelings of your heart, which arise from accepting your
Yeah.
inner shadow. Then, since you have full control over your emotions, there's no way your desires can get distorted.
So that's how it works.
Obviously. I knew that. Oh yeah, and we use the Metaverse Nav app on our phones to get into that world.
It's actually pretty simple. Just say a person's name, location, and distortion, then you're in.
Location?
So like, Madarame's would be Shack. Then his distortion is that he thinks it's a museum.
Yeah.
How do you know what their palace is going to look like if you've never set foot in it before?
That part's kind of like a quiz or something. It'll probably get pretty tricky from here on out, too.
Yeah.
I feel as though I have a good grasp on the basic concepts. If anything arises which I fail to understand, I'll rely on those more experienced than myself.
Yeah, I got you covered, newbie.
You should probably ask Morgana if you need anything.
Thinking back to Madarame, though, I can't believe he'd consider pressing charges.
Yes, I've never seen him show such anger before. He is most likely quite serious about that.
What should we do? There's no way we'll be able to win if that happens.
He likely won't act on that threat until the final day of the exhibit, June 5th. Simply put, I doubt he would be so foolish as to taint his name with a trial during his exhibition.
Alright, so we just gotta steal Madarame's heart by then? There's no way we're gonna let him press charges. We'll show people who he really is.
Alright. This is a good stopping point for now.
Let's do it.
Tonight we'll see if we can find where the treasure is and all that shit. So yeah, I guess tonight then. I'm not sure who's all here, but have a good rest of your day, and I'll be back tonight. Not sure what time, but at some point. So yeah, I'll catch everyone later.